Hey everyone, we all know that everyday expenses can really add up, but the good news is that there are tons of clever hacks to save money without sacrificing your lifestyle. In this video, I'm sharing some of my all-time favorite money-saving hacks for everyday expenses. These tips will help you keep more cash in your pocket. Alright, groceries are first on the list of everyday expenses. This is one area where you typically overspend without even realizing it. My first tip is to drop the name brand items for generic or store brand products. Seriously, you'd be surprised that the quality of generic items is comparable to name brands, but at a fraction of the cost. After that, you need to plan your meals ahead of time. Not only does it prevent those last-minute expensive takeout orders, but it also allows you to create a shopping list and stick to it, avoiding those impulse buys that wreck your budget. And on top of that, there are many cashback apps and loyalty programs for grocery shopping. Those apps and programs will give you some of your money back when you shop. This is like free money, people. I use them for everything from groceries to gas, and those rewards add up over time. In addition, you should pay attention to sales, bulk discounts, and coupons. Sometimes buying in bulk can save you a ton of money in the long run, especially for non-perishable items. Let's face it, cooking every single day can be time-consuming and expensive. That's where meal prepping comes in. Spend a few hours one day a week cooking a large batch of food, and you'll have delicious homemade meals ready to go throughout the week. Not only will this save you money on takeout, but it'll also reduce food waste, which is a win-win for your wallet and the environment. Invest in some good quality reusable containers to store your prepped meals. This is way more cost-effective and eco-friendly than constantly buying single-use plastic containers. Trust me, your wallet and the planet will thank you. Transportation is another big expense, but there are some easy ways to cut back here too. If you commute to work, consider carpooling with colleagues or friends. You can split the cost of gas and parking, which can add up to significant savings over time. Don't forget about public transportation. Using the bus or train can be much cheaper than driving, especially if you factor in things like gas, parking, and wear and tear on your car. And hey, if you're going somewhere close by, why not walk or bike? It's good for your health and your wallet. If you do need to drive, make sure you're using an app to find the cheapest gas prices in your area. Those few cents difference per gallon can really add up, especially if you drive a lot. Oh, and one more thing. Regular car maintenance might seem like an expense, but it can actually save you money in the long run by improving your fuel efficiency and preventing costly repairs down the line. The next everyday expense is energy usage. We use electricity every day. This is an area where small changes can make a big difference in your monthly bills. First things first, swap out those old incandescent light bulbs for energy-efficient LED bulbs. They last longer and use significantly less energy, which means lower electricity bills. Next, unplug electronic devices and appliances when you're not using them. Even in standby mode, they still draw power, which can add up over time. You can also invest in smart power strips that automatically cut off power to devices when they're not in use. Now let's talk about your thermostat. In the winter, set it a few degrees lower and bundle up in a cozy sweater. In the summer, set it a few degrees higher and use fans to circulate the air. You'd be surprised how much energy you can save by making these small adjustments. And finally, make sure your home is properly insulated. Seal any gaps and cracks around doors and windows to prevent energy leaks. This will help keep your home at a comfortable temperature year-round while reducing your heating and cooling costs. Electricity isn't the only thing you can cut. Now it's time to cut the cord on unnecessary subscriptions. We live in a world full of subscriptions, and it's easy to lose track of what you're actually using. Take some time to review all your subscriptions and memberships, and be honest with yourself about which ones you actually use and value. If you haven't used a service in months, it's probably time to cancel it. Don't be afraid to negotiate with your service providers. Call your cable, internet, and insurance companies and see if you can get a better rate. You might be surprised at how willing they are to work with you, especially if you're a long-time customer. And if you're paying for multiple streaming services, consider sharing a family plan with friends or family members. This can significantly reduce the cost per person. One last tip. Take advantage of free trials before committing to a subscription. This will give you a chance to try out the service and see if it's something you'll actually use before you start paying for it. Another daily expense is single-use items. You need to invest in reusable products to save more money. This is one of my favorite money-saving tips because it's good for your wallet and the planet. Think about the things you use every day and see if there are reusable alternatives. For example, instead of constantly buying plastic water bottles, invest in a good quality reusable water bottle. You can refill it throughout the day and save money while reducing plastic waste. The same goes for coffee cups. If you're a coffee lover, bring your own reusable cup to the coffee shop. Many places even offer a discount for doing so. And when you're grocery shopping, bring your own reusable bags instead of relying on plastic bags. Do I need to mention plastic utensils here? The next daily expense is personal grooming. It's time to pamper yourself on a budget or learn to do it on your own. Who says you need to spend a fortune to look and feel your best? There are tons of DIY beauty and grooming tips that can save you money without sacrificing quality. For example, instead of buying expensive face masks, whip up a batch of homemade masks using natural ingredients from your kitchen. You can find tons of recipes online for all different skin types. The same goes for hair treatments. There are plenty of DIY hair treatment formulas using ingredients like coconut oil, avocado, and honey that can nourish and condition your hair for a fraction of the cost of salon treatments. And don't forget about simple things like giving yourself a manicure or pedicure at home. With a few tools and a little practice, you can achieve salon-worthy results without the cost. Other daily, or rather unexpected expenses are repairs. Before you call a professional for every little repair around the house, see if it's something you can tackle yourself. There are tons of resources available online like YouTube tutorials that can teach you how to fix basic household problems. Learning some basic DIY skills can save you a ton of money on things like plumbing repairs, painting touch-ups, and even furniture assembly. In addition, if your clothes get damaged or stained, don't be so quick to toss them out. A little sewing knowledge can go a long way in extending the life of your wardrobe. Cleaning is a daily expense that can be done on a dime. Cleaning supplies can put a dent in your budget, but did you know that you can make your own effective and eco-friendly cleaners using simple ingredients? White vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice are all powerful natural cleaners that can tackle most household messes. You can find tons of recipes online for DIY all-purpose cleaners, glass cleaners, and even laundry detergents. Not only will you save money, but you'll also reduce your exposure to harsh chemicals that are not good for your body. I hope you found these money-saving hacks helpful. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your finances over time. You should always look for ways to cut back on your expenses. I've shared some of my favorite money-saving hacks, but I know you guys have some amazing tips up your sleeves too. Head down to the comments section and share your best money-saving hacks for everyday expenses. Check out this next video where I share my secrets to building a richer life one dime at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.